Hey everybody, another comic book review for you today. So this is Wonder Woman 779 and this is where Afterworld concludes. This is the finale. So we got a beautiful Becky Coleman cover. And she helped write this one too. And yeah, so when we left, Wonder Woman and Deadman were in this white space. So Deadman is dead. Okay. How weird that sounds. And yeah, so this is a space between life and death. So it's almost like a holding room, I guess you can say. So her weapon cannot, Janice's weapon cannot cut through this. And she has a bit of a fit trying to do so. So Wonder Woman's lasso talks to her and says, compel him or order him or control him. She used the lasso on Deadman and then it called him back from the dead. And then she used the lasso on Janice, trying to convince her, just to stop. Just give it up. But she wants the past destroyed. And Deadman said he could get out. So he gets out and he's going to go get help. So they have a bit of a fight and, Deadman takes off and turns and it turns out the lasso is actually the fates, the thread of the fates. Yeah, like, hello, wow, okay, so the fates are actually the lasso. And they're finally had enough of Janice trying to destroy the past. So Janice was split in half. So she is the future and the other half is the past. So yeah, the fates are like, this is it. We saw this coming and this is how we're ending it. So they want to punish her. And Wonder Woman's like, no, she can learn from this. We can save her. And Deadman go gets the gods. And Janice's other half. He's the past. So it turns out he's actually the villain. He wanted them separated so that he could destroy the future and the world can be safe in the past. And the future wanted the past dead because she didn't want anything to do with it anymore. So it turns out he's the actual villain. He's the villain that set up everything, and she's the one that killed everybody. So they're both guilty. And Wonder Woman doesn't want them all dead. She's trying to save everybody like Wonder Woman does. So Wonder Woman convinces the fates to allow her to live. Allow them both to live. And she puts them back together. She literally puts them back together. She uses a piece of the fate's thread and puts them back together. So they are together. They have to atone for their crimes. Now, Wonder Woman has to decide where she goes. Does she go back to Olympus with Zeus and the gods? Or does she go with Ziggy here and go back to Valhalla? Or does she go home? Oh, I wish she picked Ziggy. But, it's Wonder Woman. So she decides to go home. She uses the what god killer there and on herself and creates a portal home. So the Olympus is back together. The fairy realm is back together. The Justice Guild is everybody's safe. The underworld is no longer in turmoil, I guess you could say. And her handsome little Siggy there is back in Valhalla. But did Wonder Woman get home? I don't know. It says next, Diana's return. So the little squirrely friend is telling his little baby squirrelies the story of Diana's story. So that's how that ends. Oh, cool. I knew the Fates had to be part of it somehow because it's with the gods, right? So yeah, and Fate knew everything was coming because that's their job. They know past, present, and future, so they knew. They weren't surprised by the end. So that's pretty cool. Cool storyline. That's actually a very long storyline. So what, there's like 10 parts to this story? Usually it's like only like 4 and then they move on. But yeah. So it concludes in 779. So what's going to happen in 780? What's her home going to be like? Hopefully she's on Earth. And yeah. And then at the end is the young Diana again. So super cool. Just yeah. So yeah. She saves the day, of course. And then saves it in the right way. So yeah. So that's 78, 779. And yeah, let me know what you think. I got a lot of Becky Coleman covers. Well, that wasn't planned. But yeah. And there's Justice League. I actually bought this movie. I haven't watched it yet. Apparently it's 4 hours long. That's pretty freaking long. Yeah, so I might try that. But 4 hours? Yeah, I didn't realize that was that long. So I looked in the back. I'm like, oh, seriously? But anyways. But yeah. So there she is. She's pretty cool. Saves the day. Of course. Wonder Woman can't fail. So anyways, yeah. Until the next one. Till 780. Later.